I was just sitting here thinking about the chosen one duty and how they got different jobs. And I was thinking about how many people possibly got killed in these situations. Suicidal went on these suicidal rampages. Look at it out here, y'all. Is that hell sky? Or is that heaven sky? Or is it just the sky? Make you wonder, don't it? But anyway, so I'm sitting here thinking about this test. Let's say they're doing a movie for a tool test, a tool movie. Okay, but it's a movie, right? So you're not really trying to heal nothing. You're trying to make money off of humiliation stunts. But here's the thing, though. As I seen y'all work on, do magic on people, tools. Well, what's the argument then in that department? If you know people out there doing magic, why ain't we trying to fix this situation? Why ain't doctors onto this? Why? Because is it such a money-making thing? You want to just make money off of humiliating people? Do you not know of altering one person DNA like that, you alter many? I thought y'all were scientists and doctors out there. Because I just heard it, I was just listening, what brought this to my attention was this movie, Harlem Night. And he said, don't deal with them Creole women, and I'll let y'all go watch the movie and you'll see it for yourself. So that means this been going on. They said it in that movie. And I'm watching it. Y'all over there supporting witches and warlocks torture the world. And you also stuck doing the tool test. And you also stuck in one position. And you also not growing. And you also re-navigating good energy to bad energy. And then you making movies about it so y'all can giggle and snickle about it. But everybody that I see is only, the most I see everybody doing, no matter who they are, is being in these situations. Let's say you go to a farm or barn, you get to laugh, and you go home and talk about it. That's your day. That's all you got to look forward to. That's your day. And I was just sitting here, wow. Like I said, I was watching Harlem Night. I said, wow, imagine how many people probably died because obviously once this magic trick is started, from what God told me, it's an ancient magic trick. And that's what we here to get rid of. But it's like, it's got what we doing is it's gonna be new program, and maybe you won't stop it or you can't stop it, or once it starts, it's over. I don't know how it go. Or the tools that y'all use, the items that y'all use, you're not gonna own up to it, because most of the time when I see people that want to humiliate somebody, they don't want to deal with humiliation themselves. And by any means, they'll go to hell before they humiliate themselves. They'll go straight to hell before they humiliate. They'll go straight to hell before they own up to something. They'll go straight to hell before they do something right. They'll go straight to hell before they stand up straight. They sure will. And I also noticed that these things are binded to hell floats. These games are binded to hell floats. And I also know that me and my flame, no matter how you feel about us, we are the cleanup. We got vacuum. Our jackets got vacuums, revelation vacuums on them. So when you go to her and you playing the game, let's say she part of it, that's good. That's what she's supposed to do. Invite you on to the float. Some of y'all are binding. I'm gonna tell you something else I noticed. Me and her energy go broad, like worldwide. It's like, if you act like her too much, you start to take on her energy. Likewise, mine's. Like I said, you gotta look at it like one of these floats going straight to hell and one of these floats going straight to heaven. Just look at it like that. I don't care about your little games out there. I don't care about how you think Jesus should look and how Jesus is supposed to be. I don't care about none of that, because ain't none of that. All that's illusions. I don't go by illusion. Don't live in illusion. Don't entertain illusion. Can care less about an illusion. Only time I want to watch illusion when I watch a movie. Go sit down somewhere. This ain't celebrity time. We ain't acting, even though you making a movie. Now let's talk about how many people done got hurt, dismantled, lost their families because people playing these kind of games. So you mean to tell me in these barns and farms, you gonna sit in there with the witches and warlocks and you gonna torture somebody for a movie, not knowing that by torturing one individual, you just dismantled many, probably your own child. That's just common sense. Like I said, put 20 cats together. Put them like in a square and watch when one of them itch. So many of those 20 cats gonna itch the same way. So you do something to them, you take those 20 cats and you grab the ones that you seen itch and they all started doing it. Don't let them see each other. Put them like in a box, a cubicle box, and put them in a box. You like to experiment on everything else, go grab some cats, 20 cats, and instead of trying to turn them into soup, go watch them, and watch when one itch, a group of them gonna itch. Go do something to one of those cats. It's probably gonna affect all the rest of the same cats. And y'all think this a game. So I guess I need to re-navigate my attention to my energy. I need to re-navigate my energy, redirect my energy. Because this right here, I just sit here and thought about it, like, wow, my God, they talking about this on Harlem Night. This been going on. You been know the problem. You been know the remedy. I knew because I talked to some doctors. Me and some doctors, we all got together years ago. And I think I was still in high school. People was talking about, it was a class that was teaching us about basically sex. And the question came up then, why you can't resolve that problem? And the doctor, I could tell by what he said to the person that it could be resolved, but it was something else. It was too much for him to explain it to us. We were still wet behind the ear. We wouldn't have never got it. Not in high school. Not in high school. We wouldn't have never got it. But now I get it. There's too much black magic and stuff involved. Like, I know that pepper, chloride, some type of salt, garlic, all this plays a role in this situation. Wheat, somehow this stuff plays a role in, it's like it's an alchemy. And you gotta ask yourself, how could you filter that out? I did, I didn't even worry about it because I can care less about it. I wanna see like the person who actually do the magic and tell them to reverse it. Because one thing I used to tell witches and warlock back when I was on the street, they used to say, yeah, then some people try to brag on it. I say, can you reverse it? Like you can put it on somebody? And they'll laugh and giggle. No, I ain't even thinking about trying to act hard. I ain't trying to. I say, can you reverse it? And they'll be like, I ain't trying. They say that old crazy ass voice again. I said, can you reverse it? No, man, I can't reverse it. Well, then you ain't no witch or warlock. You ain't no good. Get the hell on somewhere. You mean to tell me you can poison somebody, but you don't know how to give somebody the antidote to get the poison out of? You ain't never been nothing. Garbage. You're a player hater. You're a narcissist. Now go somewhere and sit down. I get in my feelings about stuff like this. 'Cause I was sitting here thinking, I was like, how many people, you know, a normal person will break down and go on a suicidal mission? Some of y'all out there done it to yourselves and you the one doing the magic. Watch this. Oh, I'm good at stuff like that. Watch this. Some of y'all Suicide, you can commit suicide in many different ways. You can commit suicide by sleeping with random people and could care less who you sleep with. You can commit suicide by doing drugs consistently and you can care less who you do drugs with and how much drug you do and what drug you do. You can commit suicide by over drinking. You can commit suicide by just giving up on life. Somebody trying to squeeze my language. Must be David. You could commit suicide. You could commit suicide. Listen to me now. You can commit suicide by just giving up on your life. See, I can care less what you do to me. Because my body ain't made like that. It'll show you what you want to pass your test, and then the next day, it'll show you what you don't want to see that would have passed the test. And you couldn't wrap your head around it. Because this time, fortunately, you got the right people. You got a chosen one in these positions. And you killing yourself, you killing your people, you killing your generational people, you killing everything you got going on your side. Some of y'all done dried up. Some of y'all having limb issues. Some of y'all having heart problems. Some of y'all are got addictions that you never really had, and if you did have addiction, they 20 times, 10 times worse than they ever been. Everything you reflected, everything you try to put on somebody else, somehow affecting you. So let's say you did put this one magic trick on somebody, you get to laugh, you have your little giggles, but you're killing yourself doing it. How you like me now? How you like me now? See, I'm selling, I can kill this. I keep saying the Alphabet Crew. Alphabet Crew keep harassing me. And now I'm speaking with such a language. Ain't no cuss words, it's so understanding. And what you gonna do if I ain't in my feelings, I ain't in my emotions, I'm not hollering? What you gonna do about it? Oh, you gonna mirror project it to the person you want it to be. A whole demon. You still giving the light to a demon, and you still losing. You have yet to become a man, yet to become a woman, and have yet to do something right. It just ain't in you. This is the times of revelation. You be careful moving like that. Because if you moving like that in revelation, then you can guarantee that you already hooked up to that hell float. Good ain't in you. How you like me now? How you like me now? I was just sitting here thinking about it. I ain't caring about what happened, man. I'm just sitting here, like I said, when I seen that movie, I said, my God, this been going on. And not only is it going on, you got them a farm, a barn, you got them, these people probably got great places to stay, a lot of money. You swap the energy. And let me tell you something else that I noticed. I noticed a bunch of junkies. Yeah, I said it. You said it to me. You call me a junkie. You call me everything in the book but the child of God. So guess what? Do unto others you want done to yourself. You get it like you give it. Watch this. I saw a bunch of addicts, whole bunch of addicts in a drug house. And I saw money, inventory, people mailing, being re-navigated to this drug house. These people was getting motorcycles and stuff. These were pure blood addicts. Sleep with each other and everything. These people were buying motorcycles. These people was buying anything, they can afford anything. But it wasn't there, they was re-navigating mail, re-navigating energy. See, I just say lovers, but they re-navigate everything. They'll make it where you get mail, but you only getting bill mail. And they'll take your mail that's got something to do with money, somebody giving you money. I seen them do it to that degree. Not to me. Now, they did it to me. They were doing it to me, and they was in the process of doing it to me, but I watched them do it to other people. These was a bunch of addicts. They were like, okay, now let's look at it. And they work for organizations. Too real for me to say that. And these little groups, what it is, these are people that completely done gave up on their life. They sleep with any and everything, and they do any and every kind of drug. And see, there's a curse that comes with that lifestyle. The curse that comes with that lifestyle. Now go get a regular addict and monitor a regular addict that ain't got nothing to do with none of them games. And monitor a normal person that was supposed to be in the same field, the addict was supposed to be in the same field in. And you gonna see, let's say the addict just now started becoming an addict, happy to be an addict, don't mind being an addict. So since they just now becoming an addict, they got a family, they got lovers, they got friends, they got all this going on for themselves, they got car, they got everything. All this stuff be taken from them. They ain't part of none of the game now. Somehow, some way, they still go to work. They still doing right. They ain't even cheating on their wife. They just love to do drugs all day and night. But somehow, they losing everything. Okay, now let's go back to the spiritual. That's because their ancestors is dropping them, because even when you drink too much, they dropping you. So you can't hide it. Y'all keep trying to switch the energy up, warp the energy, destiny swap, but you're killing yourselves. You listen to what I'm telling you. The process is you are being dropped from the top. And a bird can see everything that we can't see. Like, watch this, I'm standing right here. And if I'm talking to somebody and they saying some good stuff to me, all kind of good stuff to me, and I'm buying it and I'm saying, that's real good, can't believe it's gonna be true. And it's a bird that can come as a man from the sky, and the bird just flying around me, and the bird stayed flying around me as this person left, and the bird come down and tell me that person that just told you all this stuff, they just went over there across the street and they plotting to rob you. And that bird would have known that because the bird saw it. So these people drop you from the top. You descend. Okay? These people are descending straight to hell. Don't follow these people. Don't entertain these people, and do not promote these people. Fight back with these people. These are the real people that you stand up to. When I was in the street, the people that I need to stand up to wasn't the plugs, wasn't the bully. The people that I had to eventually stand up to were the ones that I found in the background that was programming and putting people in these formats of programs to make us stay on the street. I seen some of the best doctors and lawyers that man have never even met got re-navigated to stay on the streets because they thought their life, and it ain't gotta always just be black people, they thought their life was just that messed up. But the whole time was some organization, some people in the background that had this stuff put together where they could steal identity. So this identity theft stuff started way before foreigners started coming here. So now let me go back to this crack house. This crack house is full of all these people that would do anything for you. You would be amazed. The people that's sitting in these high chairs, what they'll do for a prostitute. You will be amazed. They might not know this person is a prostitute. Sometimes they do know these people are prostitute. But these prostitutes might blackmail them. Sometimes they just show them the love they ain't never got before. You will be amazed what they would do for these people. I lived in the streets. I'm from the street. Now I'm finna start telling it. Because y'all ain't let your foot off me yet. I ain't getting it off. You still trying to plot and kill me like you killed the rest of people been in this position. Ain't thinking about it. So I watched these people in this situation, in this drug house. I watched a bunch of these people. Now these people want something out of these judges. These people want something out of these lawyers. And they want it now. So what they do is they get them set up. The industry ain't the only one getting blackballed and blackmailed. It's been going on. So let's say it's a addict house full of 20 people. These people ain't got no money. They done lost the light of God. They've been dropped from their ancestors. They've been dropped from the top. They have already reached hell. But since these people can do you a favor that your own lover won't do for you, your own friends won't do for you, your family won't do for you, these people that sit in these high positions tend to want to do anything for these people. So what do? They feel sorry for these people, and they go pick out people who've been trying to live their life to the best of their ability. and they take the life from these people and they re-navigate the energy. Some of these people, lovers that's in the crack house, lovers work in the post office and stuff. Bosses of the post office. See how that work? They work in they bosses at places where they say that you crazy. You probably ain't never even been to a crazy home, but somehow they'll get your information at the crazy home, swap your information out at the crazy home with somebody that's actually crazy, and the person that's actually crazy might just be a prostitute in that crack house. I'm saying something now. And some of these men that don't even realize that they desperate, they might be some of these men that's got these magic spells on them and don't even know it. And the whole time they sitting there not realizing that they desperate because they don't feel manly enough like they're supposed to be able to feel, because what they don't know is somebody been putting magic on them before they even knowed it. Some of this stuff started with kids. Some of this stuff started with kids. Some of this stuff started, some of these people started working on people when they was kids, y'all. Y'all sitting out here supporting these people, supporting what they do in their entertainment. Ain't nothing entertaining about this. This is ridiculously evil. Y'all, and a lot of these people want to go to heaven talking about heaven. How you gonna get to heaven torturing God's children? God say, touch not my anointed ones. Some of y'all swapping up my energy and saying you love God and they never knew God. And then you might even give it to your lover. Since I've been in this situation, I done had at least 3 females that supposedly came and took my energy, or took some of my energy and gave it to the lover that they with. And the lover that they with been attacking me since I was a little one. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's too much evil going on. And this is, guess what else though? Everybody, when it comes to this degree of evil, look like me. It's like, yeah, somebody there supporting you and funding you and making sure you live comfortably, but they don't look like me. But them are the ones who paying you and making sure you look comfortably so you can kill the ones that look like you. But listen though, I just want to say this, y'all. This is ridiculous. So when this movie wrap up, do me a favor. Go ahead and wrap up them witches and warlocks and see if they can reverse these spells on everybody. And let's look at them like they look at these cats. And see if that won't start healing the world. So if it's a recipe that's involved in this, let's get it out of the damn system. Let's get it out of the water already. Let's get it out of the pepper. Let's get it out of the garlic. Let's remove these products that's putting us in these positions where we can't even have a good family. We can't even look for a lover. We don't even need to worry about a lover or a family. These tests can't continue to go on, man. Because it's like some of these tests is so overwhelming. It's gonna make people stop believing in God altogether. Ain't nobody gonna want to study about God. Ain't nobody gonna want to go to no church. Ain't nobody even gonna think about it. Because they're gonna be like, if it was a God, how can this keep going on? God ain't the one letting this go on. It's the people. God keep fixing it, but they keep putting somebody back into place to put it that from where I stand. I know for a fact I've been going from planet to planet. And it's like, if it's a group of people doing these spell works on me, when God alleviate them and get rid of them, somehow it's a whole nother planet of people right there trying to do the same damn shit. And they just keep going. You want to go through all 8.2 billion, then that's what we'll do. Then y'all out there trying to compare me to people talking about, for speaking the truth. He falling, he need to go down. I can't go down because I ain't never thought you was able to compete with me. I'm surprised that you even think you could compete with me. Some of y'all are straight up addicts and even more. I think I'm doing better than well when it comes down to competing with these kind of drugs that y'all are on. Y'all don't sleep. Y'all can stay at the computer all day and torture me. Night and morning. I'm telling you, when we wrap this movie up, you need to put them people, if you love them people that much, you need to find a small pyramid and put them in it so everybody can watch them. Because maybe we can heal this situation. Or we're going to let our Father just go ahead and do what he's been doing. He's going to do that anyway and just give us all new programs. And all that magic that you've been doing and getting away with going to be irrelevant, garbage. And we still going to put you in them small pyramids. Because all you're going to have in your hand is them tools and your rotten body. Your decomposing body for hurting people for a living. It's a shame people done scoot to this kind of low. But anyway, let me get this up and wrap this up. That's what I'm telling you. I seen these people take and then the mask people, oh my God. The mask people, they got the mask people in place to, let's say I'm bringing attention. They got mask people to make sure that when the attention come to me, it don't reach me, it reach the mask people. And my Father gonna have fun with the energy. He gonna make you think you got my energy when you get one of them mask people, and then as soon as you done something wrong against me, and I finally done clipped myself off of you, he gonna take all that energy back away from you, and then you gonna have to pay. See, y'all gotta pay me for messing with my vessel. And then you can't pay me in money, and some of y'all ain't even thinking about paying me in money because you ain't got the heart to come look at me in my eyes. But you will pay. You better ask yourself how you gonna pay. That's what sicknesses and illnesses come from. When you start torturing and hurting people that you think you can get away with because you feel like they ain't got no muscle. But that is so far from the truth. You will pay, and you will pay with your life. Period. Facts. I know that for a fact. Now, I was just sitting here thinking about how many people probably lost their life because of these games y'all been playing. And look how stuck everybody is. I can't use this neighborhood because I know you got a movie going on. But I already know everybody's stuck. All I got to do is watch social media for 4 hours. It's pretty much the same. You watch 4 or 5 videos, you done seen them all. I'm telling y'all something now.